My name is Rhyme. I am a poet. I make music. I figure I skate. I like purple and lemons.
Hi LUVHAIR Tokyo, it's Rhyme. So why do I love Japan? Well, I love Japan. There's this kind of quietness here that allows you to really seek that sound and that meaning. And I think that in that silence, the meaning here is kind of what kept me here, because it allows me to have more space to think and place my peripherals differently. You know, it's just different. And of course I met great people here. I'm not going anywhere. I don't want to leave. Living in Japan, the only difficult point that I'm having is the amount of plastic that's everywhere, really.
Yeah, I wasn't even thinking about it until, 2 years ago. I never really thought about like plastic lids on coffee cups or how things are packaged, or why, like, you know, you buy an onion, but why does it have to go into a plastic bag again and then wrap it and go home? And I was just like doing a lot of research because I started feeling a bit sick as well, like in my hormones. And I found out this is what kind of made me really push this door open, was that plastic has all these chemicals inside of it, but you don't really think about it. But like when we're interacting with clothes, for example, like clothes have polyester, which is plastic, and when it's rubbing on our skin, it's, you know, in our skin and our bodies heating up, especially like under our arms or between our legs. But this heat and this touching kind of rubs a little bit of whatever's on it into your skin. So the chemicals in plastic such as bisphenol A, which is BPA, plasticizers and flame retardants. These are very common chemicals in plastic. Little bits of these chemicals are rubbing off into our skin, but it goes beyond just the skin level. We're eating it now, because when we unpack foods that have been wrapped in plastics, even if we cut the plastic, sometimes we use our knife and cut the plastic, like there's little bits of these chemicals just slowly mixing with our body, or mixing with, like, plastic cutlery is a perfect example. If we microwave plastic, it's heating up and, you know, just a little bit's like starting to seep out. So there have been studies that plastics and the chemicals inside plastics are linking with super intense infertility rate drops, and then also like mental problems, like especially like scattered mind and like just a little bit less grounded. And plastic is very illusionary and air-like, so our energy sphere is not so much grounded, but rather up here in like the crown and just all in the mind. And I got it like not thinking or coming from a deeper place. And so yeah, I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna stop drinking from plastic bottles. And it's not even about like health. Yeah, that's important, like how humanity will survive.
The environment is in such a terrible state right now.
It's just getting to this point where we really do need to discuss it. And I feel like music is such a great platform to discuss really important issues. And that's why I wanted to inject this line. So in Me Burn, it's like, want to put big sounds and inject turn the levels up, because when we make action comes from a fire energy or a motivation energy. So I think that my music video direction as well is like she's sitting on top of all this plastic landfill, and the fires are coming up. And this fire, as she's kind of sitting there, like getting warm and processing this information, you know, and information really is so important. If we can, in Japan, get this fire burning and this movement, get the information, and then get, you know, a little bit angry about it. And angry actually creates a good movement of energy to then make changes. And we need to make changes. So in some way, yeah, we need to get a little bit angry right now. But that's only coming from a place of love, because I love the environment, because I love the world and what it's given me so far. You know, in terms of brands, like, yes, these brands who are creating products and packaging in plastic, and like the plastic packaging industry alone is worth billions of dollars. And it takes brand people to go, hey, okay, let's talk about packaging, because that's like, everything is packaged. I'm packaged, you're packaged. It's what we wear, it's how we eat, it's what we do. Everything is so well packaged. Even music, it's packaged in channels and packaged in mixing and with a little mastering bowl on the top, and there you go, it's packaged on Spotify. So like, if people can be aware of how things are packaged, then also power back to the consumers and the us and the me of, well, does my packaging sit there and decay and feed fish, or, you know, feed human minds like chemicals that is not healthy? Or does my packaging burn? Or is it reusable? It's the burning aspect that I like. Like, we need to be able to destroy and create again, or we need to be able to reduce and be smarter about what we're burning in the first place, like fossil fuels. It takes so much fossil fuels to burn packaging up, to create it. So like, how do we lessen the burn? How do we increase the burn? How do we correctly burn?
That's why I'm excited about these brands such as LUVHAIR Tokyo, because
we can, as consumers, shape how we purchase and use particular products, and that will ultimately influence the people who are making the brand too.
Thank you, LUVHAIR. And as I was saying, when life gives you lemons, eat them.